Made in America. Ever since he was campaigning to be president, Donald Trump has been focusing on bringing back manufacturing jobs to the US, and his call for foreign investment seems to have been heard. Electronics giant Foxconn says it's going to build a new $10 billion manufacturing plant in Wisconsin.
This is a great day for American workers and manufacturing, and for everyone who believes in the concept and the label Made in the USA.
Foxconn, also known as Honhai, intends to hire 3,000 workers initially and up to 13,000 in the future. The firm could also receive up to $3 billion in state incentives over 15 years if it meets its hiring targets.
Why do it here? TV was invented in America. Yet, American does not have a single LCD fab to produce a complete AK system. We are going to change that.
The Apple supplier, however, has a history of not delivering on its commitments. 4 years ago, it promised to build a $30 million plant in Pennsylvania. That was never built. Governor Scott Walker has hailed the plant as the biggest economic development project in Wisconsin's history. It's one of the states that propelled Trump to victory in November. And, suffering from factory layoffs in recent years, it now hopes to cash in on Foxconn's new plant.
I think it's great. I think it's going to provide a lot of jobs. We're going to have some construction. We're going to have a lot of jobs around the area and clothes for people.
President Trump took the opportunity to show his America First rhetoric is making a difference.
In other words, if I didn't get elected, he definitely would not be spending $10 billion.
But even if the plant does bring more than 13,000 jobs, that will only be a small gain for the US economy. In the last 6 months, it's added around 180,000 jobs a month. Overall, only 8% of Americans work in manufacturing. But while the Foxconn plant may not have a big impact on US employment numbers, it could still be a big boost for Wisconsin's economy. Arabella Munro, TRT World.
Let's get more on this now from our editor-at-large, Craig Copetas, live in Paris. Craig, why is Foxconn doing this?
Well, the big screens that they make for television sets they've been shipping over from China to the United States, and the shipping's costly. So they're going to make those screens in the United States and either assemble in the U.S., Canada, or Mexico. Nothing Apple is being made at this facility that's going to be built there, which is great for Wisconsin. But this is, Trump's talking politics here. As Arabella said, manufacturing is down. And by the way, it's not just there. 31% decline in the U.S., 25% in Germany, 33% here in France, 34% in Japan, and in your hometown, home country, the U.K., down 49% since 1990.
So it's not really about economics. It's not really about saving costs. It is about politics. There's a wider thing at play here. Why is Trump focusing on creating, or rather bringing back, some of these manufacturing jobs where he perhaps should be spending money on upscaling or training people to do more complicated things?
Well, this is it. America over the past year, I believe the figure is they've lost around 7 million manufacturing jobs and added 33 million high-paying service jobs. But what Trump's doing in Wisconsin is political red meat for his base, and it's 13,000 workers is a lot of workers, 22,000 indirect jobs coming from it. There'll be a lot of construction, et cetera. And Foxconn's a big company, and they are expanding. But the big problem with this is it has to do with the geography. Yeah, there are some jobs coming back, but they're not the same jobs that left, and they're not in the areas where the jobs were originally lost.
Very complicated picture. Craig Copetas in Paris, thank you ever so much.